Oh, yeah. Um, obviously, in third over the last night, too much good on that point. I can now start talking about things that have happened. Um, after this, it'll probably be just getting content after this. I might even put a bit of content in there with everything today. Um, basically, um, I've I've not been myself, obviously, for the last month. Um, obviously, there's people who have interfered with my new relationship. I don't know how many people know that I'm in a new relationship in mine. Um, who, who, who have actually realised that I'm in a new relationship and everything. I don't know how many people actually know that. But yeah, people have actually been a certain person has been interfering with that. I struggled to try and deal with that personally um, throughout the last month. Um, I haven't been myself. I've been stressing about it far too much. Um, and it's not really been a good look for me to um, deal with it. So obviously, I'm just briefly going to go into what I think can, what people kind of need to know at this point, and probably will ever need to know. Um, well, basically, with obviously everything that's been going on, it's been a nightmare because a certain person in my life I've had to cut out of my life um, with this relationship that I'm in. I've made mistakes, obviously, but you know, I've obviously had to make mistakes, but it's the same mistakes that I've been making for a very long time. But at the end of the day, I've got to learn from them and everything. And I had the police up here doing a welfare check on me um, over the weekend because I was on the urge of killing myself again. Um, Thankfully, I didn't do that, but fingers crossed that the certain person that's been involved in my life for the last God knows how long um, just doesn't interfere with my relationship anymore. They obviously got no contact, so I've been told. So hopefully, with everything now that's going on, I can try and refocus everything. I've got a lot of making it up to do, but yeah, I won't go no further than that with um, what's been going on. But yeah, so what we'll probably go on to now is more of the Tottenham stuff. Harry Kane, well, blaming hell, he said he's going to be going on to be talking about that he's not going to be leaving after the start of the season. Well, if that's the case, that will be something that now he either leaves now or he leaves later or he goes on a freeze, basically what it sounds like to me on that. With Harry Kane, I think Harry needs to make a decision to leave as soon as possible personally because Kane is one that needs to either sign that new contract or he loses for free next year. Now, do I really think that it'd be a wise move for him to leave on a free? No, because it's, with Kane, it's a difficult situation. Let's put it like that. Kane, I would like to think, would sign a new contract, but I genuinely don't think that he will at this point. So, honestly, I think if he's going to go, he's going to have to go now, within the next however long before the season starts. Now, obviously, do I personally think that he he's going to leave before the season starts? It's a very good question that I don't think that unless Bayern come up with the money that um he are they're asking for from leaving, I genuinely don't think that he'll go. But you know, I don't know. It's a difficult question because obviously with Kane, I would like to think he's going to stay, but I don't see it happening. And it's got to the point now that the Kane situation has got so boring. Like, why do we even care anymore what he does? To be honest, I personally think if it was down, if I was Kane, I would just sign the new contract and just end this all now. Personally, if that was me, but with um, with it being Harry's decision at the end of the day, it kind of doesn't. How do I put it? It doesn't seem to be the best. With Kane, it's like, does he deserve to even have a new contract? Personally, I would I would have taken the money and gone right at the beginning of the transfer window, to be honest. But hey, I mean, what can we do? You know. Um, but with the centre backs, why have they not been dealt with? Even to this day, they still haven't been dealt with. What's going on? We can't keep having all these names being linked with us and then expecting everything to be hunky bloody dory. You know what I mean? So, do we? Are we even gonna? Are we even getting any new centre back? That's the big question. Is there any centre back going to be coming in? We don't know. But what we will know is by the end of the window, if we still haven't got no centre backs, then we're going to have another season where we're going to be shipping like 60 odd goals. Because that defence cannot, that defence on its own can't save a stinking ship at the moment. So, do we, are we even going to get anybody in? That's the question. Are we getting anybody in or are we not? But, you know, at the end of the day, we don't know too much at the moment. We just know that as it stands, there's no new. And we should have got Tapsoba and Mickey Van der Ven over the line a lot earlier than what's happened. Like, what's happened with that now? That's like a, a deal that's just, there are deals that are not going through now. Really? Because if they're not going through, then what are we doing? We can't keep having the same centre backs year in, year out. We genuinely can't. It's a joke, and we need to get these centre backs sorted. At the end of the day, what are we expected to do? Like, look at the game against West Ham. We didn't. We weren't defending properly. You know, we weren't anywhere near defending anywhere near where we should be. Okay, yeah, granted, we got 2 goals, but then that weren't from the strikers at the end of the day, was it? You know, simple. It's kind of blatantly obvious. But what can we do? We can only do what we can do. But, you know, I will be having a pre-recorded video up for... I'm going to have 2 pre-recorded videos coming out anyway, guys, in the next 24 hours that will be getting scheduled to be going up on Tottenham, hopefully within the next 24 hours or so, so I can obviously sort out what needs to be sorted out. At the end of the day, guys, the whole lot of this centre back situation will be a joke at the end of the day. If we don't get nobody in, then we might as well just kiss goodbye the season already. But, you know. So I'm going to leave it up here because it's only going to be a 10-minute live. But what I will do is like I said, I will be pre-recording a couple of videos to be uploaded. Probably enough within the next 24, 48 hours. Obviously, I can only do what I can do. But don't worry about me. My mental health, it is under control again. Yeah, if anybody actually who watches this knows who I'm talking about, please do not go and hate on them. At the end of the day, just leave it be. Yeah, they nearly damaged my relationship altogether. But please don't hate on them. I'm gonna leave it as this for now, guys. But yeah, until the next one, guys. Peace.